The Ukrainian Defense Forces continue to make efforts to expand their zone of presence in the Belgorod region, which is in the aggressor country of Russia. This was reported by military expert Dmytro Sniehyrov. He said on the air of Espreso that the Ukrainian Armed Forces were having tactical successes in the enemy's territory. The occupiers have to admit that in the Belgorod region, the Ukrainian military is successfully counterattacking their positions in the directions of the settlements of Popovka-Grafika and near Demidovka, where fierce fighting continues. The main goals are political pressure on Russia, as well as the diversion of operational reserves, in particular from the Kursk direction, and blocking the possibility of expanding the line of combat contact by the forces of the operational tactical group Belgorod, acting in the interests of the aggressor country in the Sumy and Kharkiv directions, the expert explained. According to the military expert, Ukraine is not stopping its efforts to expand the zone of presence of the defense forces on Russian territory. Dmytro Sniehyrov also said that heavy fighting continues in the Kursk region, but it is producing positive results. For example, the Ukrainian Defense Forces managed to strike precisely at the locations where UAV operators were concentrated. As a result, 20 operators were destroyed. This is a significant blow to the enemy's capabilities, especially considering that it is in this area that the Russians are massively using FPV drones on fiber optics. Accordingly, this will significantly reduce the intensity of attacks on the positions of the Ukrainian Defense Forces using such weapons, he added. Ukraine launched a small-scale offensive in Belgorod Oblast in late March, marking Kiev's second cross-border operation in Russian territory after the August 2024 Kursk incursion. Kiev has carried out occasional cross-border raids since 2023 with a variety of Russian volunteer soldiers fighting alongside Ukrainian units. These raids were hours long and served primarily as political operations rather than military ones. Ukraine launched a major cross-border incursion into Kursk Oblast in August 2024. Occupying Russian border territories in an attempt to divert Russian attention from frontline areas of eastern Ukraine. While Kiev managed to occupy parts of Kursk Oblast for 7 months, Russia recaptured the logistics hub of Sudza in March 2025 amid a counteroffensive that forced Ukrainian troops to withdraw from a substantial part of the region. Russian military bloggers and independent analysts reported on March the 29th that Ukrainian forces advanced 3 to 4 kilometers into Belgorod Oblast, engaging in battles with Russian troops.
A large truck fire shut down southbound I-65 near Dmytro, Indiana, on Monday. According to Associated Press, police said the trailer was hauling cans of a flammable material, but did not specify what kind of flammable material that was. Video from the scene showed a semi-trailer truck engulfed in flames on the roadway. According to a preliminary investigation, police said they found a mechanical failure on the tractor. Part of the truck caused a fire, which then caught the trailer on fire. The driver of the truck was not injured, police said.
I thought she said Rust-Oleum spray paint.
A 240mm M1991 multiple launch rocket system (MLRS) from North Korea has been caught on video for the first time. Russian forces are reportedly using it against Ukrainian troops on the front line, reports Defense Express. According to the outlet, Russian forces are armed with several types of North Korean artillery systems. However, the M1991 system, North Korea's counterpart to the Soviet-made Uragan, had never been caught on camera until now. Ukrainian journalist Yuri Butusov published the footage showing the M1991 MLRS in Russian hands. The video appears to show the system stored inside a hangar, where Russian troops are equipping it with anti-drone protection. The outlet added that the Russian military is expected to receive hundreds of artillery systems from North Korea. This MLRS is essentially a North Korean version of the 220mm Uragan. In addition to precision munitions, it can fire unguided rockets with a warhead weighing around 90 kilograms. The system is fitted with 22 launch tubes. Earlier, Forbes reported that North Korea may have transferred M1991 systems to Russia. According to the publication, the North Korean military stores its M1991 launchers in mountain bunkers along with the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea. In wartime, these systems could be used to strike Seoul. Reports suggested that these launchers are capable of targeting Ukrainian trenches and returning fire against Ukrainian howitzers and rocket launchers. The M1991 could also reach Kharkiv, which is located just 25 miles, 40 kilometers from the Russian-Ukrainian border. Kirill Budanov, the head of the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine, earlier said that North Korea plans to transfer 148 ballistic missiles to Russia in 2025. These would be KN-23 type missiles. Budanov also said that Russia has significantly increased shell production, in part due to the supply of North Korean munitions. He claims that 50% of the artillery shells used by Russian forces are now of North Korean origin. North Korea has earned an estimated $20 billion in economic benefits through its military support for Russia's war in Ukraine, according to a South Korean think tank, underscoring the windfall Pyongyang has received from providing troops, weapons and ammunition. In the report published earlier this month, the ROK government-funded Korea Institute for Defense Analysis assessed that North Korea has reaped the most from sending munitions and supplies, estimating its earnings at some $19.2 billion. Pyongyang has also earned another $630 million from technology transfers and $280 million from manpower contributions, according to the report.
Андрюха, привет. Смотри, делаем сами, грубо говоря. Это первый корейский ураган.